Hey guys, thank you so much for coming back to this channel, and I hope you're all doing great. And if you're new here, then hello, my name is Shyma and I post new videos every Sunday and Thursday, so please be sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you guys don't already, then please make sure to follow me on Instagram at allnatural28. I pretty much post there every day and it's the best way to get a hold of me. Alright, so for today's video, I kind of wanted to go back to the basics and address a topic that I have addressed on this channel before, and it's actually one of the first videos I ever filmed on this channel, and it's also one of my most popular ones. It's basically all about underarm health. One of the first videos I ever filmed was how to lighten dark underarms. So I wanted to kind of revisit that today and kind of go a bit more in depth with it instead of just showing you one DIY. I wanted to also not only address how to lighten darker underarms, but also address sweating and body odor, and just provide you guys with more information, hopefully, that you can incorporate into your lives. So we'll get right into it. So I've actually partnered with Native Deodorant for today's video. You might have already heard of them. I discovered them a few years ago online when I was looking for more natural deodorant options, and they're one of the more popular ones that kept popping up. So they're based out of San Francisco, and they're pretty much well known for providing clean and effective deodorants. They like to use ingredients that are more natural and good for you, so things like jojoba oil and coconut oil and shea butter. And one of the main reasons I really love them is because their products are aluminum free, and later on in this video I'm going to address why I think you guys should start clearing away from mass market aluminum based deodorants and try to adapt more natural based ingredient deodorants instead. And so yeah, so now that I have all of that out of the way, I'll get right into the first topic. Also, they were nice enough to provide a 10% off coupon code for you guys, so I'll have that listed in the description bar below, so you guys could go and check it out and see if that might be something that interests you. Alright, so the first topic I'm going to address is body odor and excessive sweating in your underarms. There's a few tips and tricks that you can incorporate in order to try and lessen the effects of that. The first thing you might want to consider doing is grooming the area. Now, I know some people like to have underarm hair, other people like to have it completely removed. It is completely up to you. However, the only reason I would suggest this is because the less hair you have in that area, the less likely you're going to have more body odor, because essentially the odor from your sweat is caused by bacteria, and when you have hair in your underarms and you're sweating, it's wet, and the bacteria then has the chance to multiply by sticking to the damp hair. The next thing you might want to do is to make sure that you keep your pits clean. So every single day, wash the area with a gentle, mild cleanser. Your underarms are a very sensitive area, so you don't want to use like a very heavily scented product under there. Instead, just opt for something a lot more mild and gently exfoliate the area as well in order to keep it as clean as possible, because essentially the cleaner it is, the less likely it's going to smell. And also, if you're wearing deodorant, you don't want that product to build up every day. You want to make sure that you're washing properly and staying hygienic. And the last tip I have for this section of the topic is to wear breathable fabrics. So don't wear super tight fabrics that kind of cling to your pits, because what ends up happening is that there's no room for your underarms to really breathe, and it irritates it, and you're a lot more likely to sweat, get odor, and also darken your underarms in the process. The more you irritate your underarm skin, the more likely it is going to get damaged. So now for dealing with dark underarms. This is such a common issue. It's something that men and women all freak out about, especially during summer when you want to start wearing more sleeveless clothes. It's something that a lot of people tend to be insecure about. While this is more common with people who have darker skin tones, it's also any other skin tone. You can still have dark skin in your underarm area, but there is hope and there are ways that you can fix the issue, and that's what I'm going to go into right now. Okay, so for the first tip I want to share with you when it comes to lightening your underarms is to please don't shave the area. Whatever you do, use an epilator or use wax, but do not shave your underarms, please. What happens when you do that is that you're actually causing the hair to not fully come out. You're not removing the hair fully. What you're doing is you're just cutting off the surface part of your hair. So there's still a layer of hair under your skin, and not only does that create a lot of stubble, it still leaves a bit of discoloration on your skin as well, because the hair is still there, it's just under a layer of skin. Also, the constant friction of the blade on your skin damages that sensitive area even more, which is why I would totally recommend against shaving. I've heard a lot of stories of people who said that once they stopped shaving their underarms and tried to use different avenues, so like waxing or epilating, it made a huge difference. Also want to minimize your use of aluminum-based antiperspirant deodorants and instead try to opt for a more natural, aluminum-free deodorant. And that's a big reason why I love the native deodorants, is because they really emphasize that they don't use aluminum-based ingredients and that the ingredients that they do use are so easy to understand. It's listed in big and bold on their website, and I didn't have an issue reading any of those ingredients. I knew exactly what I was looking at. So aluminum-based deodorants can actually negatively impact the skin, and not only will it cause it to darken, but it can also affect you in a more health-like manner as well. So there's been research and a lot of talk lately about how aluminum-based products can actually affect you and maybe even lead to breast cancer. Now, these researches aren't 100% conclusive. However, it is something that is being discussed a lot lately. And it's one of those situations where it's just better to be safe than sorry. So that is my 2 cents on it. Finally, you'll want to treat that area of your skin. So if you have darker underarms, again, it's probably because you have skin irritation in that area. Maybe you just have a lot more melanin production, or maybe you also have a lot of dead skin buildup. So one of the first things you'll want to do is to make sure that you're exfoliating your skin. So either use a loofah or a body scrub and just make sure that you're exfoliating the area and removing all the dead skin buildup. Next, you can also make a body mask. Now, this is the same recipe as I've shared in my video before, and this is a turmeric brightening body mask for your underarm area. It's just basically a paste that you will make with half a cup of gram flour or chickpea flour, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and half a lemon juice or lime juice, and you mix all of that up and you apply it onto your underarms and leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes before hopping into the shower and scrubbing it off. So that is it for all my tips, guys. I hope you guys like this, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!